Alright guys, a very good evening to you. Today we are going to see about 13 unusual facts about females that are totally untrue, guys. So all of those books you guys have read and understood about women have nothing about the biological and social facts of the fairer side of humanity. For example, guys, why they live 2 to 10 years longer than men across the world. Come and get to know little incredible things that turned out to be true about women, right? So, guys, the bright side looked far and wide to find some pretty awesome and controversial facts about ladies. And here's what we got, which one is the biggest surprise for you. Just comment down below, right? And the first fact, sorry, will come from the last, which is the 13th fact. Women see more colors, right? Guys, ever argued with your female friend over those white curtains that she claimed to be either eggshell or cream? Well, that's due to women seeing on average 20% more difference in colors and shapes. Okay, and number 12, the female body has a lower resistance to alcohol, right? So believe it or not, but alcohol is even more dangerous for women as they are more prone to liver disease like hepatitis and inflammation of the liver, and are more likely to die from liver cirrhosis. It is also more likely that women will suffer brain damage from alcohol, like loss of mental functions and reduced brain size. And number 11th, maturity is attractive, right? And not only because of Oedipus complex, various studies have shown that a woman is more attractive the more fertile she looks. So women have given birth, grown into a very feminine body, and do not use birth control are way more attractive to men. Men also rate it in a women's order and the pitch of their voice. And number 10, guys, the average women will eat 4 lb of lipstick in her lifetime. That's crazy, man. That's very interesting one. And it's said that when you take the average number of lipsticks bought throughout a lifetime and their average wearability, it comes down to women licking off or eating with food about 4 lb of lipstick in their lifetime. That translates to 533.76 lipsticks. Of course, for some women in this number is way too big or not big enough, so that's why it's an average. It varies with country and culture. That's very interesting as well as very dangerous, guys. Okay, number 9, they hate taking risks. All right, you might have noticed that women are worse risk takers than men. Actually, I'm a man. Don't think that I'm saying it's as I'm a man. All right, it's the simple fact there, and that is actually a scientific reason for that. The anterior cingulate cortex, the part of the brain that weighs options when making a decision, is larger in women than in men. Some argue that this was evolution's way of making women better caretakers and saving the tribe when gathering food and structuring social life. All right. So number 8, guys, they might make their men fat. Surprisingly, a lot of women in long-term relationships are getting bigger, and that might be the doing of their women. They go into a taking care mode that results in feeding their partner excessively with the intention of having a strong warrior by their side. There is also the unconscious intention of making a man less attractive to other females. That's so wonderful, interesting, very interesting fact over there. And number 7, guys, style over comfort, which means this curiosity does not have a scientific explanation, rather a social one. Society and media have been pressing women for centuries to hold themselves to a certain standard. be it small feet or a perky behind, and that result in the majority of women choosing stylish presentation over comfort. Right, so you guys might be seeing women wearing heels which are very uncomfortable to walk in, but stylish, guys. Number six, this guy is a heightened sense of smell. Just like the point before, the heightened sense of smell helped our ancestors to survive, and as women were mainly gatherers, helped them to pick the right food for the family. So, to appeal to that heightened sense, maybe some flowers. Number five, the brain cells are packed more densely in the female brain. Okay, that's a good one. On average, the female brain is 9% smaller than its male counterpart. But this has no effect on cognitive ability since the cell count is the same and they are just packed densely. So, number fourth fact is they are the unsung heroes of inventions. Mary Anderson invented the windshield wiper in 1903. In addition, women over the years have patented disposable diapers, paper bags, non-reflective glass, the food pedal trash can, the dishwasher, and many other innovations. So women are inventors. Number three, heels were for men in 19. That's a different one, guys. In the 1600s, heels were brought into women's fashion to mimic the men who wore heels as a sign of their masculinity and status. Alright, so heels were for men. Note it down, guys. Number two, reading faces. From the very behind of their lives, women are better at reading faces, gestures, and voice tones, which makes them superior conversationalists and social leaders. Even in a group of people, all the social interactions would probably be led by an alpha type female than an alpha male. Right, guys, the last one about women, the number one is long live women. Sometimes the duration differences between men and women can be up to a decade, but on an average it at least 2 to 3 years all over the world. And this is not only true for human females. Female orangutans and chimpanzees also outlive their male counterparts. Alright, guys, even with all that we know about fair ladies, there's still a ton of mysteries to be unrevealed. Which ones could be the one which I listed out could be your favorite? Please comment down below and subscribe to my channel, guys. That's all for today. Until next time with a new video, with a super quality video. See you guys. Bye bye. Take care.